There was once a man named Aaron who lived in a city that never truly slept. Its relentless pace was a constant hum, a symphony of urgency that permeated every corner of his existence. He moved through his days, driven by an invisible current, always chasing the next task, the next notification. His phone, a small rectangle of light and sound, was an extension of his very being. It buzzed incessantly, pulling his attention in countless directions, each ping a tiny demand on his finite mental energy. His work life mirrored this digital frenzy, a relentless cycle of multitasking and immediate responses. Aaron believed he was productive, always busy, always connected. Yet, beneath the surface of this constant activity, a gnawing sense of incompleteness persisted. It was a quiet whisper that grew louder in the stillness he rarely found. Even sleep offered no true escape. His mind, still buzzing from the day's digital overload, raced through endless scenarios and unread messages. The glow of his phone screen was often the last thing he saw at night, and the first thing he reached for in the morning. He had, without realizing it, lost the profound ability to simply be. The art of stillness, of quiet observation, had become a forgotten language in his hurried world. He was present in body, perhaps, but his mind was always elsewhere, fragmented and scattered. Then came the unexpected catalyst, a moment of accidental grace. His phone, that ever-present companion, slipped from his grasp and met the unforgiving pavement. Its screen shattered, a spiderweb of cracks obscuring the digital world it once so readily displayed. Forced to walk to a repair shop across town, Aaron found himself in an unfamiliar silence. Without the constant stream of information, the world around him began to assert itself. The city's noise, once a dull background static, now resolved into distinct sounds. He heard the distant rumble of a train, the chatter of passers-by, the rustle of leaves in a gentle breeze. He started to notice the intricate patterns of brickwork, the vibrant hues of street art, the simple beauty of a flower pushing through a crack in the pavement. It was as if a veil had been lifted. At the repair shop, an old man with kind eyes took his phone. He looked at Aaron, then gestured towards a small, verdant space visible through the window. "While you wait," he suggested, "there's a park nearby. You might find it interesting." Aaron, accustomed to constant stimulation, initially felt a disquieting restlessness in the park. His hands instinctively reached for a phone that wasn't there, a habit deeply ingrained. The quiet felt almost unnerving, an empty space he didn't know how to fill. But as minutes turned into an hour, a subtle shift occurred. A sense of calm, gentle and unforced, began to settle over him. He started to notice the delicate dance of sunlight through the leaves, the melodic chirping of birds, the soft murmur of a distant fountain. He was simply present. The old man from the repair shop soon joined him, carrying 2 steaming cups of tea. He sat beside Aaron, offering a warm smile and a profound insight. "Your exhaustion," the old man began, "it's not just from physical toil, it's from the constant noise, the endless demands on your attention." He then offered an analogy, simple yet powerful. Think of your attention like sunlight. When it's focused, concentrated on a single seed, it fosters growth, brings forth life. But when it's scattered, diffused across a vast barren landscape, it yields nothing but dryness. Aaron listened, a profound realization dawning within him. His life had been filled with activity, a whirlwind of motion, but it had lacked meaning, depth, and true connection. He had been busy, but not truly alive. The old man's words resonated deeply, stirring a fundamental shift in his perspective. When Aaron returned to the shop, his phone was repaired, its screen pristine once more. But he was no longer the same man who had walked in. He was armed with a new awareness, a quiet resolve. He chose not to immediately turn his phone on. Instead, he embraced a newfound control over his attention, a conscious decision to reclaim his focus. He began establishing clear boundaries for his digital consumption. No phone at breakfast, no scrolling before bed, no immediate responses to every notification. These were small steps, but each one was a deliberate act of self-reclamation. He was learning to disentangle himself from the invisible threads that had bound him to constant distraction. It was a journey, not a sudden arrival. The initial struggle with these digital boundaries was real, a battle against ingrained habits. Yet, with each conscious choice, Aaron felt a transformative change taking root within him. He found himself becoming more focused, more productive in his work, and more deeply connected to the life unfolding around him. He returned to the park, seeking out the old man. With a sense of quiet triumph, Aaron shared his realization. "I found it," he said. "My attention, my peace. It was there all along, just buried beneath the noise." The old man nodded, his eyes twinkling with understanding. "Now," he advised, "you must protect this newfound focus. The world will try to steal it back with its endless demands and shiny distractions." He then revealed a deeper truth. The secret to focus isn't just discipline, Aaron, it's presence. It's belonging fully to the moment you are in, whatever that moment may be. Aaron embraced this philosophy, weaving it into the fabric of his daily life. He incorporated a ritual of silence, a few moments each day dedicated to simply being, without agenda or distraction. He learned to use technology consciously, as a tool, not a master. Aaron's life transformed, not into something entirely different, but into a richer, more authentic version of itself. He became calmer, more grounded, his relationships deepened with the gift of his full attention. He found his own peaceful rhythm, a counterpoint to the city's ceaseless beat. His story carries an enduring message for us all. Focus is our most valuable currency, a precious resource in a world designed to deplete it. It is about being fully present, truly seeing and hearing, tasting and feeling. It is about fostering genuine connection, not just with others, but with ourselves. It is in this profound presence that we recognize our true purpose, not in the frantic pursuit of more, but in the quiet appreciation of what is. It is the unseen path to a life lived with intention, meaning, and a deep, abiding peace.